Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is D-Man coming back at it again with another YouTube video, and today the Tennessee Titans have added a pair of defensive linemen in Kyle Peko and Anthony Rush. Hopefully I pronounced those names correctly. Also, the Tennessee Titans waived defensive lineman Bruce Hector. So yeah, we've been making some moves, and again, not the flashiest moves, some depth spots here defensively. Again, not really much production out of either of these guys the past few years. But again, it just brings in competition. Gives guys some chances to earn spots on rosters. So I don't mind it. But again, I really just want to go after Richard Sherman. Again, some of you guys may agree with me, some of you might not, but he's really the only good corner left on the market. I just think I think we are relying too much on Caleb Farley, who as a rookie shouldn't have this much pressure on him. I just think we should just bring in Richard Sherman. He's been around the league. He's won a Super Bowl. He knows what it's like to win. Bring him in with the defense that we've already done, built this offseason. I think adding Richard Sherman would be phenomenal. Again, you guys can disagree with me, but I will stand here and say that Richard Sherman will help this Tennessee Titans team win. It's just that simple. But again, with all these cornerbacks going, we saw Brian Poole, I believe, sign with the Saints yesterday, or maybe it was the day before. Maybe it was Saturday. Could have been Saturday. I think it was Saturday, actually. I think it was Saturday. Brian Poole signed with the Saints. And then also we saw Steven Nelson sign with the Eagles, I believe, a couple days ago as well. So cornerbacks are coming off the market, and the Tennessee Titans are relying on Caleb Farley, Janoris Jenkins. So is that a Super Bowl type cornerback core? I don't think so. And what we got, Breon Borders, Christian Fulton, Caleb Farley, Janoris Jenkins, guys like that. That's just not a core that I'm really confident in. I think one more piece would be really good. I like Jack Rabbit playing the 2. I don't want Jack Rabbit playing the 1. Honestly, I wouldn't mind Jack Rabbit playing the 3. You bring in Sherm, he'll play the 1. And then Caleb Farley, whenever he gets healthy and good to go, he can play the 2. So, maybe Jack Rabbit goes 2, Caleb goes 3. But, you got to think about Christian Fulton as well. If we just add one more piece, I think that would be really good. But, again, I kind of talk about this in every Titans video that I talk about. I think we just need one more cornerback, and we've got the money for it. I would assume that these guys didn't go for a lot, so we're still sitting around the same price that we were before. I would imagine around. I really like the signing in John Simon too, and I wouldn't imagine that was expensive as well. So I would say we're still around $6-8 billion, and I think that we can still get Richard Sherman on a 1-year deal for maybe even less than that. So it's almost just perfect because the Tennessee Titans need a corner. Richard Sherman is trying to win, and we are in win now mode. We've got a young cornerback core that needs help experience-wise. You got that in Jack Rabbit, but you could get more help in a guy like Richard Sherman, because our secondary in as a whole is very young. You got Amani Hooker, who's a young rising star safety, and I absolutely love Amani Hooker. But he could still get help from a vet cornerback, or definitely going to get help from Kevin Byard for sure. But, cornerbacks, Caleb Farley, Christian Fulton, Elijah Molden as well, Breon Borders, all those guys are very young. And adding Janoris Jenkins was big. But again, I think adding Richard Sherman, who is really good. He's really good, guys. I think that would put us over the top, in my opinion, because I feel like we are just one corner away. Defensive line is great. You guys see the depth we've added here. But again, Big Jeff, he's going to get less double teams this year when people are going to have to worry about Harold Landry and Bud Dupree. Harold Landry played way too many snaps last year. So that was an issue that's probably going to be solved this upcoming year with the addition of John Simon as well. You know, just the other day, I think yesterday. So, you know, I mean, these are little moves, but I like them. I like them a lot. But like I was saying, defensive line, Big Jeff, Danico Autry, offseason signing. That's going to be a great addition to the defensive line. Harold Landry on the outside, Bud Dupree on the outside, John Simon as well from yesterday. And you got Jayon Brown, Rashawn Evans. That front seven's really, really good. Really, really good front seven. If we can just get the secondary, I think we're just one piece away, guys. The defense is not as bad as people think it is. We have made a lot of moves, and I really, really cannot wait for the first game of the year, where hopefully we can come out and hold the Cardinals to a low amount of points, because I feel like we can. And, you know, it's going to look like a whole different defense, guys. There's going to be a whole lot new faces and old faces that are gone. So it's going to be very, very fun this year, and I cannot wait. Football season is just around the corner. I think we are, 19, 18 days away from the first preseason kickoff for the Titans, but who's counting, you know? But, yeah, offensively, we've already talked about that a lot. I think we're A-okay offensively. I think Ferguson is going to have a phenomenal year. It's funny that I mentioned Ferguson when you got Julio, AJ, but I think Ferguson is going to have a really, 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 really sneaky good year. He's going to fly under the radar because of all the stars that are around him. Same with Josh Reynolds. I think Josh Reynolds is going to go out there and produce numbers that I expect to happen. I think around 600 would be a great, great number for him. And obviously we know what Julio and AJ can do, and Derrick Henry, Tannehill. We know what those guys can do, but I'm very, very excited to see how Ferguson plays in the offense, and also very excited to see how Josh Reynolds plays for us. So, yeah, and getting Taylor Lewan back was obviously a very, 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 very good thing for us. So with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. The Titans added a pair of defensive linemen. Hey, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. That's all I got to say about that. But with that being said, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Until next time, I'll see y'all.